I am someone who personally is very nosy, so I thought today we could deep dive my career trajectory starting off when I was 16. I am currently 30 years old. Starting with my first job at 15, I was an associate at Orange Leaf Frozen Yogurt and I made $8.25 an hour. Then I worked at a local farm and I made $9 an hour. Followed by working as a media director at a summer camp, I made $11 an hour. Then I was a waitress in college. This is my first waitressing job for a sushi restaurant. I made $4.35 an hour plus tips. Then I worked at Urban Outfitters for 2 or 3 years, I think. I think it was more like 2 years, and I made $11 an hour. Then I got a job as a beauty associate or a beauty advisor at Sephora, and I was making $12 an hour. And then when I graduated college, I still worked at Sephora as an associate, but I needed to make more money to pay my bills. So I also got a job as a front desk receptionist at a spa, and there I was making $11 an hour. I got a promotion and I became an operations manager at Sephora, and then I was making $20 an hour. The following year, I got a promotion to be a store manager, like a general manager of Sephora, and there I was making $23 an hour. Average that out for like the year, and that came to about $45,000 a year. I got a manager position as a merchandising and operations manager with Ulta Beauty, and there I was making about $24 an hour, which came out to around $48,000 a year. And it gets interesting. I decided I wanted to be done with retail. I wanted to make good money, so I started applying to a bunch of different jobs on LinkedIn, and I ended up getting hired in my first real sales job at Nutrafol as a salon business development manager for the East Coast. There I made $85,000 a year as my base, and then my first year I did $104,000 in commission, so that came to $189,000 total for my first year at Nutrafol. Second year at Nutrafol, I got a slight raise in my base. I was making $87,000 a year as my base, and then I did $112,000 in commission. So my total for my second year at Nutrafol was $200,000. Year 3 at Nutrafol, I busted my ass. Like, I've never worked so hard. I won President's Club for the year, and that year I still had an $87,000 base because they didn't give us a merit increase that year. But I came in strong with my commission and made $213,000 in commission, which brought me to a total of $299,000 my third year at Nutrafol. In 2025, so last year, I worked at Nutrafol for January and February, and I ended up making about $25,000. And then I switched to my new job where I am a sales rep for an aesthetics injectable company. There, my base is $105,000. In last year in commission, I did about $40,000. Because my salary was prorated because I didn't start until March. That plus my commission for the year came to about $83,000. And then bringing it home to now, I'm still with the aesthetics injectables company.